We are using chance creation. We are using defending. We are using all over the pitch. Slightly. Um, but so what you've got with Jordan, you don't have an aerial threat. So Neto has to think twice. Gusto needs to think twice. Not the latter. To them crossing low, cutbacks, to make sure you look up and see that Jao Pedro. Tyreek Williams is not winning their head in open play with them centre backs. You know what I mean? That's not his game. He's gonna be towering. Looking at cutbacks, looking at size. He's leaving anyway. That's the thing. This guy that we're playing up front right now, he's not even staying. I don't know if we're gonna change our mind. I don't know. Normal circumstance, Neto that goes up front would like show them some I'm not saying it's better, but it's what really right. Like looking for that. Hopefully you're right, bro. Hopefully Fulham can't do anything. You started really strong. I'm hoping that fire out. Right now, just take and it's very similar to maybe West Ham, only it's lasted for a lot longer. We need to put our foot on and start running. That's what we need to start doing. Now, obviously, Fulham are much better. West Ham are much better. West Ham to put our foot on and start running. Right now, Fulham are trying to run us out of town. Not, we haven't really had any good possession.
Guys, I'm back. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the dojo. Sorry that I came late. Sorry that we had to be on the BRB scene for a while. We're having some network discrepancies, so I needed to fix that accordingly. How are you all doing this lovely Saturday? And how has your day been so far? Open today's stream. We open today's stream in the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. Amen. On a second thought, I think I should have bought Bernard Leno in my FPL. Okay, in a minute or two, the first half will be over in a way. And we'll talk about what I think of it so far. I know a couple of you all already have a couple of things to say, and it will mostly be like, oh, Chelsea's out here cheating and stuff like that, but we'll talk about that. First advice your brother. Hmm. 8 added minutes. Come on, you Blues. That's enough time to take the lead. Mm, mm. I need to get something in my belly, guys. Mm. These dudes, these Josh King dudes. That was a very vital tackle by Gusto for us at that point. And this Josh King is a menace. It's kind of like their version of Estaval, just that he's a CF and not. Bazzi, it will be Josh King. These three have just been. They have just been a menace. 32 has been problem. Oh my days! Thank you, Caicedo. Sanchez was so happy. He nearly kissed Caicedo there. Jesus Christ, man. Bruh, that would have been a goal if Caicedo did not. Caicedo did not run that tackle. That would have been straight up into the net, man. Just to. Oh, Steven Peters, welcome. It's a couple of it's a couple of stuffs basically. So, what part really is the part you're asking about? What part of the stuff you're seeing on the screen are you interested in understanding? I That was a rough handling. Azrael Ibrahimola, welcome to the stream, by the way. Thank you. Thank you for joining in. That was a rough handling of my player in the box by Fulham. But the thing is, I do not think it will answer penalty though. The light tracker, I didn't design it myself. It's from Mob. Typically, I used to crop out that Mob part, but for stuff like this is the reason why I left it so people can actively know without even being told that I'm taking it from Mob's website, fotmob.com. That's how I did that part. And for a moment, I thought this chat box was showing. What's wrong? Why is it not showing my chat? Somebody say something in the chat. Let's see if it is feast. Yes, it is feast. It is working now. Jao Pets go for the win! It's still first half. It's still first half, but I said it when we got that 8 minutes added by the referee. I was like, that's enough time for us to take the lead. Huh. That's actually nice to hear, Mr. Teachers. Thank you. I appreciate that. I put in a lot of work to try and make sure that the streams come off as slick as possible. And it's nice to know when someone notices and acknowledges the efforts. Thank you, Mr. Peters. And up Chelsea. We're leading. I just hope this VAR look will not lead to them trying to cancel it. All right, they didn't cancel it. We're good. And that's the end of the half. How can you be my student? Really? Am I? I'm doing great. I don't know, man. Can I be taking students now for the streaming thing? Give me a backstory first off. What are you really doing? And what would you be interested in learning really? What are you doing already? And what would you be interested in learning? Hey, Mr. Rob, welcome, man. Welcome. It's about time you guys started showing up, man. You guys should be showing up faster, man. So that I won't be lonely. So that I won't be I won't give up before you get here. How are you, Mr. Rob? Happy weekend. How is it going so far for you? Oh, you were a sports journalist for 5 years? For 5 years. That kind of resonates with me to an extent. Not as a sports journalist. I just recently had to, of a job for from after doing it for 5 years. How was transition like for you? Like how was transition like for you? We've not actually introduced ourselves. I have not actually really seen your chat here before. I'm Frank. I believe you're Mr. Steven, Mr. Peters. Where are you from? Guys, one of the things I want to do while we wait for second half to begin is to check for some of these players that are new, and this of course will resonate with those that play e-football. I want to check out some of these players. Sports journalism to content writing. That's that's some core um media work. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. There's a new Carnival player out, guys. You guys should be informing me. So basically, you actively do sports journalism writing now. Oh, Mr. Samuel, welcome. Mr. Rob, I haven't spinned any of the stuffs that I got, any of the chance deals. Again, that will be me. Oh, if football resonates with you too, is that what you're responding to? So from what I'm seeing here, it seems like there's a new kind of Carnival card out. I need to, I mean, how many spins are those? You've done, Mr. Samuel, that yielded to you getting nothing. How many spins? Which day did we get a Carnival just now? Why are they releasing on that one already? How is this any better than the Carnival we got for free? This is crazy, man. What platform do you play on, Mr. Stevens? It's oh, okay. I think it's better, perhaps. Yeah, yeah. It might just be better, guys. It might just be better. Look at this, guys. Jump 100, physical 94, balance 90, stamina 80. Oh, you play on mobile. If I stream later tonight, my intention is to stream on mobile. I intend to stream the mobile version. I hope you will be around. I don't know how come I am not used to seeing your name here. You've just been lurking all this while, right? Like you don't chat normally, right? Because for me not to know you by now, meaning you didn't used to chat. Like lots. How many did you do, Samuel? How many spins did you do? Guys, I want to compare this carnival to Other Cannavaro they gave us recently. Let me see. Is this one of the ones they want to release tomorrow? Players they want to release like with the Sunday update. That's Monday. See, guys, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. By the way, okay? I'm not going to act like a couple of you all don't have it on your mind already. Something like um Chelsea cheated because of that goal cancellation. You understand? My opinion as regards that goal Josh King scored is it's a good goal. That should not have been cancelled, but it should not have occurred. I heard the commentators. I to an extent I sense some bias on in their tone. I sense some bias in their tone, going, "Oh, he had to put his foot somewhere." Everybody has to put their foot somewhere. Does not mean that everybody at any time on the field gets to get away with putting their foot on someone else's foot. That was a clear and concise foul. If I did that, if a Chelsea player did that and they blew against him, I was still be like, "Oh yeah, he stepped on his foot." It is what it is. So that build up should never have led to that goal. But that goal, he totally outclassed our defenders there, man, and our keeper. Caught in, shot, but shot to the other side. That was classic. But that goal should not have occurred. That kind of goal, that there is no reason except for the build up. No, 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 not the other one that was also. I'm talking about the Tyreek George one. Sorry, Josh King one. Yeah, some people might argue that he was running offside, but I think he was running from inside his. When the ball was released, he was still in his half when he already started making his run. So in that kind of case, it would be that oh, he's not offside. He grabbed. So I think that's one of the ways they judge that one. But did that goal ultimately, when you look at it, is it something that it's okay that they cancelled? Absolutely. We've had similar things cancelled for us. Last time, what was it called? Was in the Premier League, Cristiano Ronaldo. He once jumped. These people comparison page doesn't work again. Well, let's just go and do the normal check-in. I want to check out this Franco Baresi. He once jumped and somehow he leaped and he had his hand on someone, right? By the time he would land, they blew foul against him. Like as if he should have jumped with his hand behind his back like this when he's trying to contest for the ball and it's not a defender, ball was in the midfield. Opinions flying around was where are his hands supposed to be in the first place? Do you understand? He got a foul blown against him. So now this guy turns after fighting for the ball in a way that is not the most peaceful, but let's take it that it's body contact and all of that. It's a contact sport. So he finished doing that, and then he ends up stepping on the dude he fought against for the ball, and there is a foul blown against him. Now, where I see the problem is that foul should have been blown way earlier. The play should not have been allowed to continue. That's not the Chelsea thing. The way they're trying to spin it up that oh, Chelsea had a good disqualified against them when they played Crystal Palace. They had a good disqualified against them when Fulham scored. Now they have a good disqualified against them now that Josh King. Dude, come off it, come off it. I don't think that's a very smart assessment of things, guys. So this Baresi, even without on 80, yeah, it's a build up. It's not necessarily like Cannavaro, and Cannavaro has +3, so I think I understand to an extent why he starts at whack compared to Cannavaro. So, well, he's exactly the kind of player that I will not pair with Cannavaro, even though I pair build up and destroyers because why? He's as short as Cannavaro. I think Cannavaro is relatively shorter though. But it's a very good beat up. It's a very good beat up. And he doesn't even have as much jump as Cannavaro, so I don't think I'll be looking forward to getting this Baresi though, because I already have a short destroyer on the console. I don't think I need another short destroyer. So Baresi, I think you can get quite most of us that have been grinding the game for a while, even if you do not spend, can actually boast of someone that should always start before him. Yeah, can actually, especially if your destroyer is a short destroyer. I used the old Baresi. I used the old Baresi on my one of my mobile accounts. So as we were saying, Mr. Peter, man, give me your luck. I want to get those epics. I really have been lucky recently, Rob. I don't know if you made it over to the stream wherein I had 64 players left in the pack, Bonucci pack. And I already got Bonucci and Nagatomo in black animation, right? After I'd already gotten Costa Kuta. I hope to give you some luck, man. I wish you were on mobile. Now, mobile is easy for me to easily log into people's accounts and spin for them. That's what I've been doing. I got Costa Kuta and 1,000 coins for Juduzozie, Mr. Jukenzi, one of our viewers here too. Those that know me just, they send me their logs and I log in for them and spin for them. And most of the time, I just get something for them. That's how I got OJ, KVN OJ Live on YouTube. You might know him. That's how I got some. I got Blitz called Messi. The last Messi that they released, I got it for him. I'm sorry, man. I don't know how else to say it. But you know what? I reach you through the medium of this stream. I proclaim and prophesize into your life. You are blessed. Share luck to you. And with sheer luck, you're going to spin and get better results henceforth in Jesus' name. Amen. I just I just gave you some luck, brother. I am not a Konami employee, bruv. As a matter of fact, I am not even employed right now. Just in case you have a job for me, okay? I'm a logo designer, a web developer, and a poet. When I was talking about I resonate with you, Steven, um, Mr. Peters, it's because I recently had to go off the job. It got laid off basically. Um, I was a resident poet for 5 years, from 2020 till this year, till July. This year I was a resident poet. So guys, if you got geeks from me, let me know. Guys, speaking of which, I think one of that thing I need to quickly put you guys on is this website that's on right now. I'll be live on the website later in the day to do live draws of the competition that is happening. You can find the link to the website in the description. I don't know. Did I include anything in the description? Damn, I'm not sure. But basically, it's www.efootball.top. Okay, www.efootball.top. If you know you are a top football player, or you want to sneak in, hoping that you become a top football player someday, feel free to join us. All right, feel free to join us. Come over, grab your account. Anytime you post, anytime you view a post, anytime you post on the forum, you earn something which can be converted to funds in your wallet, which you can withdraw. All right, you are able to actively engage in competition. You are able to share your thoughts about the game or share clips and stuff like that in your timeline. You get to make friends for friendlies and stuff like that. Basically, it's a very, 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 very a useful social space for e-football players, mobile and console wise, and also you can securely make purchases in the marketplace. You can securely make purchases in the marketplace if you have the need for an item or something. Now let me go to the marketplace. So you can buy mobile accounts, you can buy console accounts if you find them available. You can buy tickets into competition and you just get drafted in outright. And basically that's how it works for now. And I hope to see you there. Definitely at the stream later on the platform today, wherein I will be doing the live draws. All right, we'll review some of the other players soon, but I think the second half should have resumed now. Yeah, it has. So let's go back to the watch along. So, Mr. Peters, I wouldn't actually mind giving you as much um should I say knowledge, sharing and helping you learn wherever you intend to learn. I might not have learned what I know easy way and not have had it easy, but doesn't mean I would leave someone to have to deal with the same ordeal if I could help them out otherwise. So whenever you're having any issue as regards maybe something you think I'm knowledgeable at, feel free to just hit me up and ask questions. All right, I'll be more than willing to discuss the situation. Hmm. I kind of agree with this commentator. It's important for Fulham not to go too down, but we definitely are interested in making sure Fulham goes 2 goals down and even more. You're welcome, Mr. Peters. Much obliged, man. Much obliged. I just kind of read through your message again saying this is your first time here. It's always been TikTok. No wonder I had not seen you in a while. Because I really actually barely do TikTok and I only like the last time I did it, I think I did it a couple of days back to back. I know some people might have been like, oh, maybe I'll be focused on TikTok, but I've never really liked the vibe of the way live streams work on TikTok like that. The people are quite nice, yeah? And the people are quite active there, but I'm more into community building and the tools for live streamers or TikTok doesn't really foster community building the way someone would want. So that's why you guys barely see me there. So I hope you understand. I'm always available to be reached out to. Alright. This guy just blocked this guy just blocked a shot into the box with his hand. But the referee is waving it off. Yep, that was his hand. But they said VR is checking it. Yeah. I've always been on Twitch. The reason why I started focusing more on YouTube these days is because I'm trying to get the watch hours done. And at the same time, Twitch has always, meaning you've known me for a long while. For you to know that I've always said Twitch. And at the same time, Twitch has always taken way too much of the revenue generated. If I could get my watch hour done on YouTube, I will be able I will be able to start earning more from revenues generated because YouTube takes less YouTube YouTube takes less cuts. The last time I calculated the last time I calculated how much Switch took from revenue I generated from one of the streams, it was literally 60%, while I got 40. And I think on YouTube you get 60% and the opponent gets 40. You grab. So now they're checking if we are going to get the penalty, but Iwobi is claiming it was fouled in between. They are claiming João Pedro afterwards also had a hand in it. The referee is still looking at the monitor. We'll get a verdict very soon. But if and I know you hear this a lot, you'll be like, hey, I'm not being biased now, but seriously, if we're just going to look at it the way it is, dude had his arms extended from his hand, as from his body, and he did block the ball. But let's be well, the cross was whipped properly, and anything can happen. We could have scored from it, but it doesn't look like a clear cut chance for us. But the rule is the rule. He blocked it with his hand inside the box. This should be a penalty. Now, if we get this penalty, some people will probably still come around and be like, "Why did they get a penalty? And we get a lot of decisions in their favor." Nah, this should be a penalty for us. And if they don't give it to us, well, we've been robbed of a penalty. And I'll just believe in the boys winning regardless. Why is my network skipping? They are about to announce the decision. Penalty given. Penalty given, guys. Marco Silva can't believe his eyes, man. Is laughing like, oh wow, everything's going against us today. And Enzo Fernandez scores. I feel bad for them to an extent. Let's be realistic. I'm happy we're winning, right? But they played us, especially for like the first 30 minutes of the half, the first half. They played us. You grab. But we're better with conversion. We didn't cheat, so I don't like the whining, man. Enzo Fernandez, our makeshift captain. Seriously, they just have to drag Man United every time. This commentator just goes, Enzo Fernandez scores a penalty, right, for Chelsea after Bruno Fernandez missed one for Manchester United last match day. Man U had. Like, I'm like, bro, what's the connection, bro? Why do you have to mention Man U, man? Even though I'm loving it, Man U and their silly ass attitude. Um, Mister Mister Bernard Leno tries though. He did try. He did try to save that. His leg hit it, but it had too much shot, so he's got whipped in regardless. Only one person watching? Damn. All my guys ran off. Why would you guys do me like that, bruv? Say something in the chat if you're still here. And guys, it should go without saying, but I'll say it though. Make sure to always click the like button, please. And if you're watching and you're new to the channel, kindly click that subscribe button. Thank you, Mr. Peters, for being here still. I'm glad you eventually make it to the channel. Please subscribe and turn on the notifications, by the way. So when I go live for the eFootball, we would be able to also communicate. It's like the edge that I said they ran away. The stat is showing that someone else has joined back in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new, absolute welcome to the dojo. And if you're one of the people that ran away before, better don't run away again. Hmm. Estavao. I'm liking Estaval's run and decision making, he will get there. It's tried to reverse the ball the way Josh Quink had scored earlier against us. But Benalene was much more turned on for it. Jeremy Gatins is getting ready, so our coach probably wants to bring him in for. I'm suspecting it might be Estaval or Pedro. Different Pedro is doing really well. Oh, you have Pedro in your FPL. Well, bro, my FPL is cooked. I'm ashamed at this point, man. Like, it's cooked. Last week and this week. And you want to know the weirdest part? I kind of know what would have worked, but I was so sentimental in my pickings. Imagine me captaining Rhys James and vice captaining Alan in the first week. And Alan scored 2 goals. I just wasted the captainship on Rhys James, man. What was I thinking, bruv? And then the second week, I had Palmer on the team. And then he took a knock during the warm up, and boom, he could not play again. And then I'm hearing that he always had an injury that he was playing through. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me, man? And then I put Odegaard on the bench, but I have, what's it called, Camara on the team. I'm like, what is wrong with you, bro? Why are you having Odegaard on the bench? Like, what was I? Was I smoking weed when I was locking in the team? And then earlier last match day, I logged into this match day. I couldn't edit again, and I was like, why would I do that? And guys, one of the people in today's match day, um, there's this guy that is totally out right now. I could not substitute him basically, and it's not in form. I'm like, oh my days, my FPL is cooked. My FPL is currently in a situation of Kikuruku. And I think the first week I actually got 61 points. I was like, cool, I was feeling fly. Now I just need to wait until after the next week, next match. I need to waste too much days ahead. Joao Pedro just made a very funky decision, man. Cost himself a chance. Whew. Should have passed the ball earlier. He was trying to get the ball in himself. So we're winning Fulham by God's grace, and we've cleared the first half against the Amps. We've eaten them up like hamburger. Me like it. Calvin Bassey is good though. Calvin Bassey is quite good. George and I think that's Fernandez just running each other just messed up a lovely chance. Damn, that was close. We're playing football now. Now we're in the reading. We're in control. My watch along is not just Chelsea match. I even do some La Liga matches because I like Madrid. I do watch along for any cool La Liga match I find, and then I do as many Premier League matches as I can. Like on weekends like this, I might do one or two in a day across both days, and most times I try to do the 8 p.m. Monday one, except if there is no power supply. But for a Saturday like this, I tend to even turn on the gen when there is no power supply to do it, so long I can find a way to make the network work. These days, the network is my issue most of the times. So a simple answer to your question is I don't do just Chelsea watch along, even though I'm a Chelsea fan. Thank you, Mr. Steven. Is this Steven from the techno group that once occurred? They're taking out. They just took out their most effective player for Smith Rowe, the king guy. Robinson for Session. Oh yeah, they took out Estava for Jay Gittins. Hey, I figured now. Nice, nice, nice. Stephen G. Thanks for showing up eventually. Welcome. Estava was really instrumental in us being able to mount enough pressure to get ourselves back into the game. Because the game wasn't ours for a while there, man. Guys, which other players, which other, I didn't even really check the match list, you know. Which other matches are we looking at today? We've not lost in a while, you know. And that's cool. Hey, Paulo, welcome. Welcome, Mr. Anderson. How are you? Happy weekend, man. Welcome. How are you doing? Yes, I intend to do e-football later in the night. That's the plan. That's the plan. I've just been too tired and too worked up these days. I intend to do e-football later in the night. But the other stream I will do later this afternoon will be on efootball.stop, www.efootball.stop. And I will be streaming live draws for the eFootball competition going up on that website. I am well, and the stream has actually been okay so far. How are you and the family? Like, how's the family, by the way, and how's your day been? And I will also be waiting to have you come to the stream and enjoy. Mind you, though, I think it should be eFootball Mobile, since I have not actually done that in a while for the folks that are like the part of the audience that are the mobile players. So I'm thinking I might play the eFootball console for a minute so that we can do that link shared thing for the people that I was supposed to share with that day, and then we'll go. We'll just play mobile for most of the stream at the very least. Chilling with the PlayStation is classical, Maji. Very classical. Pedro Neto with the push. How has your games been, Paulo? How has they been? Paulo Fonesca, Paulo Madini. Which one are you? My family is well. My wife is okay, even though she's a bit under the weather right now. But she's okay. She's all right. Thank you for asking. Well, Nigeria has what most countries actually have to be fair, which is bad leadership. But it has good people. It has very resilient people, happy people. And like you might have learned from the international media, we are very rich in natural resources with a poor collective of human folks. Like most of our folks are poor in the pockets and they are poor in the mind. We have a few individually rich people, the oligarchs, those monopolizing the world and all of that. But I dare say we are communally poor, if you like, being individually rich. That's pretty much about it about Nigeria. I wouldn't try to explain anything to you because if I do explain to you and you understand, then I did not explain it right. You can't understand Nigeria. That's our tagline. I've heard about Mozambique, but I don't know. I don't know anything about it. And I can easily mistake their what's it called, their flag for Kenya's flag, except for the fact that Kenya has this sheet in the middle of their flag. So yeah, maybe I wouldn't mistake it. Well, I'm trying to highlight that their flag is similar to Kenya's flag. I think you said you are from Mozambique. What can you tell me about Mozambique? I have James on my FPL, Mister Mister Maresca. So can you just please bring him in for just maybe 10 minutes? No verse. You guys are killing me here, man. I know I made stupid decisions putting him in there, but come on, help me out here, man. It will be that too much, man. You really deserve the yellow. Chaluba has really played beautifully in this match. Our first Premier League match, I felt we kind of flopped as regards expectations, and we just barely got away with it. Our second Premier League match, I think we started out cold. One would understand them estimating them, but one would not take it to be wise. That is West Ham, because West Ham have been on a very poor run of form even from last season. You understand? But still, it wasn't wise the way we played them. So when they kind of scored, we just turned the heat up extremely good. Then this match came, and I started feeling like it's looking like we've been figured out. It's looking like people now know how to play us. They've studied our footage and all of that. But Maresca has so far shown himself to be quite a formidable tactician. Quite, just quite, at least. We can't start throwing all the accolades at him just yet. Even though, of course, he has achieved laudable, laudable feats. So I was like, okay, I think Fulham is here to revenge for West Ham because dudes, they played us for like the first 30 minutes straight. They played us ball. But then we grew into the game and then we started just controlling. We didn't particularly turn the heat up. We just controlled well enough to get a chance and then we showed them we can convert. In my own opinion, so far, our matches in the Premier League have shown that we can do it. We can, but it is not certain just yet. and we need to work more on the mentality of the players, knowing that every single match is a war right from the very first touch. Every single match is a war. Now, Malo Gusto shows promises every time right after he shows mistakes. In this match, he was awful during the first few minutes, but afterwards, he has just been solid. Solid in the build up, solid in the track back. This has been a beautiful one. I might use this analysis for the review in the Aye, for the review after the match. I said, oh, shouldn't have fallen while lacing that pass. Stubborn Cucurella. They wouldn't let them pass. Second one was not really a clear fight back, I said. The dude was just trying to cheat way too much. The first shouting for handball by us. Well, the review shows that we didn't actually commit that foul. Oh, Maresca, listen to me. He heard me. He's ringing on Captain James, Mr. Reese. So he's going to play for longer than 15 minutes. Because there was a lot of review, which will lead to a lot of added time if first half is anything to go by, wherein we got 8 minutes added time. Don't turn off now, Chelsea. Thank God our captain is coming on. You should know it's war from the very first touch right to the last whistle is blown. The substitutions are coming on. Tyrick George, you've put in a nice shift. Well done. I don't know if it's just me, but these days I'm beginning to hate commentary in a way. I'm beginning to hate the way most of these commentators commentate. It's almost like at every single moment they try to politicize to get media stunts pulled off as much as possible. They try to sound politically correct. They try to stir up. I don't know. I don't know who told them that's part of their job description to instigate drama or something. The fudge is wrong with you talking about Tyreek George being substituted? That do you think it's okay for him to be substituted after all you're 2-0 up? Dude, shut the fudge up. You're not my coach. Do Fulham look like fools to you? They are playing ball. You say we are 2-0 up as if it's already a comfortable win. Two goals can be overturned in 2 minutes. Two goals can be overturned in 1 minute. We need security. If Tyreek George needs to be taken off for 5 defenders to be brought in, so be it. But he didn't even really bring on defenders alone, man. He brought in some. Dude, these guys need to shut the fudge up. These people are about substituting in Adama Traore. He's going to be running at my defense. And you're telling me about why did I take out Tyreek George after all I'm 2 goals up. Do you know how many goals this what's it called? Referee is going to add from all those reviews that was done? How many minutes is going to add? So you want me to play with somebody that is tired, that is young, that is not really experienced, that have already tried his best all through the entirety of the 90 minutes? These people piss me off. Stupid talks. Thank you, Captain James, for coming to control the game. Man, we've just been offside repeatedly, man. Jimenez, you're doing too much, brother. Relax. You see, this we're talking about how they should not have taken the brother off. They brought in a Traore and he's running riot at us. Nice shots, Mr. Reese. Eight minutes yet again. Santos trying to stop the counter in a fierce manner. That save by Jao Pedro, very good. Sanchez was so happy. Chaloba. This our players has really protected our keeper. He has had almost nothing to do. And we have won. I don't know why the system is based. It's finished when it was not finished. Now that it has finished, it wouldn't finish. All right, guys, that was a very nice watch along stream. I'll see you guys all on the next one. But for now, ciao.